Do you wake up with lower back pain? Morning back pain after sleeping is really common. I know because I suffer from it. But what I'm going to teach you today is 4 stretches that I do every morning to make my back feel good. What I'm not going to be able to do in this video is tell you why you have lower back pain. A Google search of back pain first thing in the morning will give you contradicting sites left and right. One's going to tell you that it's aging and inflammation. Another's going to tell you it's your sleep position, so buy pillows from us. And still another's going to tell you that you have fibromyalgia or some sort of underlying condition. And you might, but we're not going to be able to figure that out in a video today. What I will do is teach you how to do those 4 stretches that help my back feel good. And I think they can help your back feel good too. Like 63% of Americans, I'm a side sleeper. And when you sleep on your side, 3 or 4 muscles can get tight overnight and start tugging on your spine. So when you stand up, that's why you have lower back pain first thing in the morning. And you may walk around for a couple of hours and the pain goes away. That is a surefire sign that those tight muscles that you woke up with were tugging on your spine. They loosened up as you walked around. Well, today I'm going to teach you a 3-minute routine that you can stretch those tight muscles first thing in the morning to get out of pain. Let's learn what those muscles are now. 1, your hamstrings. As you're sleeping on your side with your knees bent, or on your back with your legs propped up, or in a recliner with your knees bent, your hamstrings are passively shortened, causing them to tighten all night long. Then when you stand up, your hamstrings tug on your hips and cause pain down your back. 2, your hip flexors. Your hip flexors do this motion, pulling your knee up towards your chest. And they're really important for lower back health. One of your hip flexors, your psoas, actually connects your leg to your lower back, and it gets shortened every time your knee is pulled up towards your chest. So it's shortened during the day as we sit in chairs. It's shortened during the night when we're in a classic fetal position. This, when you stand up, getting out of bed first thing in the morning, tugs on the spine, causing what we call a lordosis in your lumbar spine, and that is really painful. So think about how important this muscle is to your lower back health. The 3rd and 4th muscles are a little less obvious. The 3rd one is the glutes, and specifically the gluteus medius that runs down the side of the hip. It may get tight because while side sleeping, people's knees are collapsed together and that muscle is pulled into a bit of a stretch. It may get tight just because it's weak compared to the surrounding musculature of the larger glute max and the strong leg muscles. For whatever the reason, the stretch is going to feel great. And 4, the piriformis muscle. This piriformis is this tiny muscle inside the butt cheek. And it's important because it overlaps the sciatic nerve. Have you heard of sciatica? It can be because this muscle gets tight and starts compressing and pressing into the sciatic nerve, causing lower back pain and even pain shooting down the leg. To review, the 4 muscles that can get tight overnight are the hamstrings, the hip flexors, the glutes, especially the gluteus medius, and the piriformis. I'm going to teach you a stretching routine to loosen all of those that we can do together. And all you need is a place to lie down and a stretching strap or an old belt that you can put around your foot to give you a little bit of leverage. Let's do it. Start by lying down on your back. Strap a belt or yoga strap around your foot. Pull it back towards your face with a straight leg. Take a few deep breaths here. Then we're going to turn the foot outward slightly, making sure that your knee follows as well. And take a few more deep breaths here. Finally, turn your foot and knee inward stretching the third head of the hamstring, and breathe a little deeper. Go ahead and switch to the other foot, placing the belt around your arch and starting with your foot pulling straight back toward your face. Deep inhales and exhales will help you to relax your hamstring. Go ahead and turn your foot outward. Notice if there's tightness on the inside or the outside of your hamstring. And if you get any pain behind your knee, go ahead and bend it a little bit. Finish by turning your foot inward. Make sure that your knee follows as well. If you feel the stretch in your calf, go ahead and point your toes a little bit to take the pressure off your calf so that you can get more into the hamstring. Next, we're going to switch into the glute stretch, which is also done on the mat. Cross your foot over your knee, reach through your legs, and pull your legs back toward your face. Everyone is a little different. Sometimes it feels great to press your lower back into the floor here. Other times it feels better to hold a little bit of an arch. Figure out your comfortable position. As you exhale, you may be able to pick up the slack a little bit more. Switching sides. Make sure that your head stays in a comfortable position. Use as many pillows as necessary to bolster it up to keep your neck straight. Deep breathing. Next, we're going to transition into the Piriformis stretch, which looks a lot like the glute stretch. You're going to grab your ankle and your knee with your hands. If you can't reach, go ahead and use your belt again around your ankle. The Piriformis stretch pulls the knee across the body, maintaining a 90-degree angle at the knee. A common mistake is to bend the knee too much. Try to pull on the ankle to get your shin perpendicular with your body. You should feel this stretch deep in the butt cheek. Switching to the other side, hand on knee and ankle, bringing the leg across the center line toward the opposite shoulder. Continue to pull on the ankle until your shin is perpendicular with your body. Breathe deeply. Finally, we'll transition into the hip flexor stretch. Place your knee on a pillow for extra support. Come into a lunge position like this. Maintaining tightness through your abs, press your hips forward. Your back foot can be pointed like this, or tucked toes down if there's any discomfort in the bottom of your foot. Go ahead and switch to the other side. Maintaining tightness through your core, an upright posture. Press the hips forward until you feel a stretch down the front of the thigh.
As we get older, our muscles can atrophy, and a weak muscle becomes a tight muscle to stabilize everything around it.
So if you haven't been doing your exercises, haven't been strength training, haven't been back to the gym, get back to it. If you don't know how to strength train, I would suggest that you hire a personal trainer for a month or two to learn how to do it properly. It will be a great investment in you. At Better Living, we do a free consultation to anybody who's considering working with us, and you can find that free consultation link in the video notes below. We do Zoom sessions and FaceTime sessions with people all over the world. We'd be thrilled to help you. If you learned something from this video, go ahead and hit the subscribe button below. We have videos coming out every couple of weeks that I think are really valuable. If these stretches made you feel better, share them with your friends. While we may not be able to prevent lower back pain in the morning, we don't have to wait a couple of hours for our bodies to warm up. Start doing these stretches and start feeling better today.